realm. Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agreed to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
Now that House of the Dragon's second season is on the horizon, HBO has been releasing a lot of new photos and videos from the first episode. In this video, I want to go over everything they shared because it gives us a better understanding of what will happen in the new season. House of the Dragon actor Matt Smith recently sat down for an interview at the CBS morning show. They revealed a new scene from the first episode featuring Daemon and Rhaenys Targaryen. As you all know, the first season of House of the Dragon ended immediately after Daemon informed Rhaenyra about the death of her son Lucerys. The second season will begin by showing us what happens in the aftermath of this horrific event. Now, according to Rhaenys Targaryen, Rhaenyra left Dragonstone because she needed to see it with her own eyes. She needs confirmation that her son is actually dead. This worries Daemon because Rhaenyra left on her own, and he's afraid she might also run into Aemon and his enormous dragon Vhagar. And I certainly understand why he feels that way. Although I am on Rhaenyra's side, her dragon Syrax would be no match for Vhagar, who's not only the largest living dragon in Westeros, but also a veteran of over 100 battles. In one of the new images HBO released yesterday, we can see Rhaenyra overlooking Shipbreaker Bay, the exact location where her son Lucerys and his dragon Arax had died. Unfortunately, she will find some evidence that does confirm her worst fear. Many believe this is the moment in which the Dance of the Dragons officially begun.
A raven has told Rhaenyra that her son is dead. She needs to know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone. What if Aemon were to happen upon her?
I don't imagine anyone will believe the death of her son was an accident, and I do wonder what Aemon will say once he gets back in the city. Although he did look shocked as it happened, I have a feeling he will stand by his actions from that day. Let's be honest, it was only a matter of time before something like that happened. They all hate each other, and they all have dragons. This was always a recipe for disaster.
Let us drain our cups to these 3 strong boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why?
In that new scene, Daemon says all of this could have been avoided if Rhaenys would have just unleashed her dragon during Aegon's coronation. She basically had the entire family lined up in her sights. All she had to do was say the word, and everyone standing on that stage would have melted faster than steel beams. This would have certainly ended things before they even got started. Now, according to House of the Dragon's showrunner Ryan Condal, he basically said the reason why Rhaenys allowed them to live is because she didn't want to do that to another mother. If you remember, she recently lost her own son and daughter, therefore she doesn't want to be the reason why another mother has to suffer the same fate. Now Aegon sits on the Iron Throne, and thousands upon thousands will have to die before they're able to do a factory reset on the line of succession. HBO released another new photo that seems to show the exact moment when Jacaerys learns of what happened to his little brother. As you can see, there is water in his eyes, and he's most likely wishing he were the one who flew to Storm's End instead of Lucerys. I'm sure he will want to avenge him as well, but once again, Jace and his dragon would be no match for Aemon and Vhagar. He's gonna have to find another way to assist in the war. He will remain on Dragonstone for the funeral ceremony. Afterwards, we will see Jace visit Winterfell and the Wall with the Lord of Winterfell, Cregan Stark. I'm excited to finally see House Stark back in the fold. I'm sure the writers are looking for other ways to feature them in the Dance of the Dragon since they are a fan favorite. We have another new scene with Daemon, only now he's having a conversation with Eric Cargill, the member of the Kingsguard who fled from the capital with Viserys' crown. Once again, Daemon is wondering why someone allowed Aegon to live.
Aegon was in your grasp. You should have killed him yourself.
I reckon I were named to the Kingsguard at just 8 and 10. And we swore the same oath.
First, we saw him scold Rhaenys for not stopping him during the coronation. Now he's asking Cargill why he let him live when he had him right in his hands. Now Sir Eric Cargill has sworn fealty to Rhaenyra, but Daemon isn't exactly sure if he can trust him. Although we might have seen him bend the knee, it doesn't automatically mean he will be loyal to the Blacks. For all we know, he could be working as a double agent. He will have to find a new way to show Daemon who he really is. Will he be ready to defend them with his own life? Here we have a new image of the Lord of Harrenhal and the Master of Whisperers, Larys Strong. I'm sure he will remain at Alicent's side, ready and willing to do whatever he needs to ensure he has access to those delicious feet. I wonder if he sleeps at the foot of her bed. I like to imagine this is Sir Criston Cole racing back to King's Landing after he finds out Larys started an OnlyFans account for Alicent's feed photos. Sir Criston Cuckmaster can't be happy about the fact that Alicent now shares half her time with another man.
A fine strategy, daughter. But you must accept that the path to victory now is one of violence.
It seems as if Sir Otto has already seen the new season. He reveals exactly what will happen for the remainder of the series. And let's be honest, Sir Otto has wanted this for a while. Ever since the first season, he's been ready to execute Rhaenyra and those who stand with her. In fact, he's wanted the Iron Throne for his family ever since the first episode when he made the decision to have his young daughter see to the needs of a grieving Viserys Targaryen.
I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
In his chambers.
He was hell-bent on making sure Daemon and then Rhaenyra stayed out of the line of succession. Alicent and even Aegon were fine with letting Rhaenyra remain as her father's heir, but it was Sir Otto who always advised against it.
You plan to kill them?
It is unsavory, yes. But a sacrifice we must make, and then there is Daemon to consider.
He made Alicent believe her own sons would be set to the blade if Rhaenyra ever sat on the Iron Throne. And who knows, maybe he was right. None of us actually know what Rhaenyra would have done if she set the Iron Throne before all this happened. Maybe she would have felt threatened enough by Aegon and Aemon to have them executed. We don't know for sure. All I can say is I don't believe Rhaenyra would have done that on her own. I'm excited to see if Sir Otto is ready to face what's coming for him now that violence is inevitable. Fire and blood will rain down from the sky as the Targaryens bring their house and their dragons on the verge of extinction. Now it feels like we're about to see an unstoppable force slam headfirst into an immovable object. Let me know who you think will be left standing when all the dust settles. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I will be making a lot of new videos during each week of the season. Once again, I have to thank all of you for watching this video. I hope all of you have a great day. I will see you again very soon. Bye.